Part B, multiplying rational expressions. Okay, steps are easy. We factor everything, be mindful of restrictions. We simplify, which means to eliminate, and then we multiply remaining numerators and denominators. Okay, that's all we do. So for the next problems, we're going to find out what are the following products in simplest form, and we're going to state any restrictions on the variables. So let's flip it. So example 1, step 1 says for us to factor everything. So we're going to factor everything. So if I factor this right here, this is factoring by difference of 2 squares. This is a simple trinomial. And these are the exact same, right? Do we see that? So it's just a complex trinomial. So whether you're using Xbox or grouping. So we factor everything. So we're going to factor this guy. I'm going to call it triangle. And so this becomes 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. Difference of 2 squares. Agreed? I'm going to call this one circle. We're going to factor this one. It's the same as that one. So I'm going to factor circle using Xbox. So it multiplies to give me -6, but adds to give me -5. That would be -6 and +1, right? So in Xbox, I have 2x squared, -3. I have -6x and 1x. Take the GCF of each row and column. The GCF here is x. GCF here is -3. GCF here is 2x. GCF here is +1. So then now I know that my denominator is x minus 3 and 2x plus 1. Times. And now we're going to do the box here. So factoring that one multiplies to give me 9, but adds to give me -6. That's -3 and -3. And then this one again is just a circle. So same factors, x minus 3 and 2x plus 1. All right, so we have completely factored everything. Now we're down to simplify. So we're going to eliminate. And remember, in order to eliminate, it has to be in the numerator and in the denominator. So I have 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. We see that? You can take away across also. So x minus 3, x minus 3, x minus 3, x minus 3. It's one big. All right. Once it's all said and done, what's left in my numerator? So all I have left is 2x minus 1 in the numerator. And what is left in my denominator? 2x plus 1. And I have a restriction that x can equal what? -1/2. If you're wondering why it's -1/2, remember you're taking 2x plus 1, set it equal to 0, subtract 1, you get 2x equals -1, divide by 2. As long as it's in one in the numerator, one in the denominator, it doesn't matter which, it doesn't have to be right above and below. Terrible? Doable? All right, let's try another one. So we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 divided by x minus 4 times x squared minus 16 divided by x squared plus 8x plus 15. So this is an x box. This is difference of two squares. This is a simple trinomial. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get rid of do the x box. So looking at x box, we're looking at what multiplies to give me 6, but adds to give me 7. That's pretty easy. 6 and uno. So filling it in really quick, we have 2x squared and 3 gives me 6x. X gives me 1x. GCF, we have x, 3, 2x, 1. And so factors are, we have 2x plus 1 times x plus 3 over x minus 4 times difference of two squares, x minus 4 times x plus 4 over what multiplies to give me 15, but adds to give me 8. 5 and 3. So we have x plus 3 and x plus 5. So everything has been completely factored. What can I simplify? X minus 4, x plus 3. They're gone. And what am I left with in the numerator? And I'm left with x plus 5. For me, I'm okay if you stop here. If it asks for you to completely remultiply, go for it. Just FOIL it out. But we're going to stop here. And what is my restriction? X cannot equal negative 5. All right. Last, keeping it simple. Now, going back to Algebra 1, if you see something like this, a lot of times after doing something a little more steps involved, you guys forget some of the basics. So looking at this is just good old-fashioned working here. Okay. So you have x's you can eliminate, you can multiply your numbers first, whatever you want to do. But I have 2 here. I can take 1 away, right? I have a y and a y. And 4 and 12, 4 becomes a 1, 12 becomes a 3. So I'm left with, in the numerator, 7 and x, and the denominator, 3 and 5. So that leaves me with 7x over 15. Okay, so don't forget the basics still. Tends to happen. Cool? All right. That is multiplying.